Welcome back, guys, to this old house here in Richfield, Utah. Been awful busy today. I got the wall right behind me all stripped down today, and I got the wall just right over here all stripped down today also. Been way busy. So let me go ahead and flip the camera around and show you guys and show you some interesting things that I did find while I was doing it. Okay, so we got this wall all stripped down. Finally, I will be leaving the 2x6s, or those are kind of rough cut lumber. Could be 3x6s, but it looks more like a 2x6. I'll be leaving that wall there. I will not be tearing out this and restudding it up due to the fact because my vent pipe is right here. My vent pipe will end up staying, but that vent pipe will not stay. I will be updating and putting in a new plastic vent pipe, getting rid of all that cast. It's lead joint piping. Be redoing the whole entire bathroom, so that will be all new. Get rid of the cast iron pipe. That pipe right there, see that pipe? That's a gas pipe for the natural gas. That pipe will also go away also. That will be eliminated up in the attic and be bye-bye. That will be totally gone. I'll leave this down here, this baseboard down here for a minute, for the time being, until I get the bathroom torn apart and the wall demolished over there, so a lot of that debris does not go underneath the house. Okay, so now let's go over here on the west wall. Been busy, tore all that out. That is a log cabin house here. Here's how they jointed it together back in the day. Look at all that craftsmanship. I would imagine all that's been done by hand. All that notching and all stuff, guarantee you that was done by hand. I've been finding some a few interesting things. Obviously somebody right here who's been doing their penmanship right here. Somebody was drawing something here. But somebody was drawing UFOs here. Let me find it. It's right here. They were drawing UFOs on here. I really don't know what it is, if it's a UFO or what it is. But they were drawing something there. There's been, let me find this. Hold on. I've pulled a lot of them off because I was looking for dates. And by the way, so you see a lot of this stuff right here on the walls. This paper and stuff. Well, it was newspapers that they stuck on the wall, and then they came over on top of it and put their wallpaper on. I wish they never did that. A lot of interesting information they covered up with, put it over the top of it, and then it's hard to take it off to read what the information is. Let me show you. I lost the one most important piece of paper that I was holding on to. Well, my dang fans blew it off of where it was sitting at. Let me see if the phone will focus in here. I found this. So I wish there was a date on that, because look at that. Made at something for over 50 years. Could you imagine what the date is on this piece of paper? And all I've got on this side is a design of, see if the camera will focus in, a fish. I don't know exactly what's behind that. But you imagine if I could have found the date on that, or found a little more information about that piece right there. 50 years they've been in business. So whoever that is, it's been in business for 50 years. Could you imagine it being 150 years now? 200 years? But also, this piece of paper I found. I can't find a date on it. I can't really find very much information on what it says. I'm going to probably take and, I know it says organs or something from $25. So you could have bought a brand new organ. I believe that's what that says. For 25 bucks on that one. I pulled that one off the wall, but then on the back of it there is their wallpaper. But the most important one that I did find was a small little piece of paper. Small little piece of paper. I don't know when or what time it blew off of where I had these other ones set at. It blew off, and it did state on there, copyrighted 1906, if I remember right. It was either 06 or 03, by. And then that's all it said. Because I got it off of the wall right over here. And see, it's like these pieces of paper right here. See that piece of paper right there? Trying to find out what that is or what. That's about all you're getting. Because all the wallpaper was stuck to it. You know, so if they'd have been able to not stick the wallpaper on that, imagine what information we would have gotten off of that. But that one, it said copyright 1906. That was the most important piece I had. And I've lost it. I swept it up, hauled it out to the trailer, and threw it out there with all the rest of the debris. Now me going out there to try and find that piece of paper is like looking for a needle in a haystack. Trust me, I was mad because it wasn't up there no more. And I also was mad. I went out there to try finding it. I can't find it. Because like I said, it's like a needle in a haystack trying to find it. You know, I just wish I would have been able to get a little more information off of these walls here. So now I got those all done. Next we'll be tearing down the ceiling here. Some of it's come down. I'm going to just pull off the plaster and leave the wood up there to hold the insulation, and then I can fasten my sheetrock up to the new studs up there. Well, not new studs, but then as you can see right here, they got plaster over that adobe brick. Now, if you guys don't know what adobe brick is these. They're just, here in Richfield, there's a lot of clay. They turned around and made clay bricks out of just the clay here, formed them into a clay, got them wet, put the clay together, put it in a mold, or however they did this. I would imagine they made a mold because those molds are nice and beautiful. Those bricks are pretty much almost straight. And then they came and built homes with them. As you see right here, look how deep thick that wall is. See that? That's one brick right there, running east and west. I'm going to probably take this wall here down. I'll make sure it's not a load-bearing wall, but if it is, I'll run a beam up on top. But I kind of want to shorten that wall down. Even if I'm able to shorten it down a little bit to open this up here, that would be even just nice. That would be fine. So then I can have a little bit of room and it kind of flows right into the living room, your kitchen and stuff. This doorway right here. It's out of here. I'm going to take that doorway out. I'm going to take part of this wall here out. I'm going to take this wall out to about right here. And just open that doorway up. And if it's a load-bearing wall, I don't think this is a load-bearing wall here. I don't think this is. But I will put a support beam across here just to probably hold that up if it is a load-bearing wall. I really doubt it's a load-bearing wall because we're at the doorway. But anyways, look at the progress I have made today. Cabinets are gone. Totally a whole different house already. But let me go show you something else that I found interesting in this other bedroom over here that I was looking at to see if I could find any dates on any of these newspapers that are in here that I could see. I am going to leave what's left here on this wall. I'm not going to pull any more wallpaper off of this wall or anything like that. I'm going to just leave it like it is. I'll finish pulling off my lath and plaster. But look at this. This tells you how old the house is or how old that newspaper is. Epworth League will be holding its annual meeting at Canatuga in June 1895. Are you going to attend? If so, secure a map of the Mon route. 1895 is how old that piece of paper is. One fare to California, show you. One fare to California is $17.30. Come on, phone. There you go. One fare. Tickets will be sold June. Oh, I didn't see that date right there. June 25th. I'm going to have to dig into that. Let's dig in. Let me pause this and let me see if I can find the year on that. Hang on. All right, so I wasn't able to find a date back there on that. But you see, it said, see if the phone's going to focus in on that. June 25th. Let's see here. June 25th. So I'm assuming that's going to be 1895 on that. I just don't want to destroy any more of this paper trying to find out what it says or what it is. And then same with this Alamo. Look at this. Health and Rest, the Alamo. The Alamo of Michigan. There is every comfort for the health impaired people at the Alamo, every convenience for the well. At the Alamo, every recreation for the pleasure seeker at the Alamo. That's all it says. There's a bunch of them right here. But I wish I'd have had more information on this stuff. Would have been nice to have dates of how old this paper is. I know that one right there. That one right there is at 1895. That's an old piece of newspaper right there. But I wish I'd have put something heavier on that piece about the copyright, the date of the copyright. It was either 1903 or 1906. Didn't look at it. I looked at it, but I didn't remember what the date was on it, what the year was, because I figured I'd still have it. But silly old me, I didn't take and put it something heavier on it. I just assumed it would stay there because it was being blocked from the wind. But anyways, hope you guys have enjoyed this old house here so far. Soon, we'll be going and taking out the bathroom apart. It's going to be easy because now I just come over here and I just start beating on this wall and just popping that stuff inside. Been keeping the area cleaned up, swept up. That I just did, so. But anyways, I'm hoping I can find some more interesting things to tell me what year this was built in. That side over there on the east side of the house is adobe. I'm thinking that might be the original part of the house. Or this side could be the original part of the house, and it was a log cabin house at the time. Because the floor joists are logs. The floor joist is over there in the living room and on that east side of the house. Or is actually lumber. I think they're probably 2x6s or something like that. It's been a minute since I looked at them. So, kind of hard to tell me which ones was here, the original part. House was built in 1903. So, but anyways, thanks for watching this old house, and like they say, if the women don't find you handsome, they ought to at least find you handy. Now you know the rest of the story. Good day.